One of the biggest challenges for most job seekers is creating a compelling resume. We've all tried to do it before, struggled through it, and it doesn't help that the rules for actually crafting the document change pretty frequently. So how can you make a successful resume? Career coach Donald Strankowski from Ascend Career and Life Strategies here to tell us more. Donald, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I want to get to the new rules because some of the rules when it comes to resumes have changed. It used to be that, you just, that one line at the top, your objective.
Right.
One sentence, stick to it, keep it simple. Is that still the case?
Well, Melody, right now, some openings can garner hundreds and in some cases even thousands of applicants. So job seekers need to do everything they can to give themselves that differentiation. And you talked about an objective. That's kind of a passé term, actually. Right now, job seekers need to formulate a summary statement, maybe 5 to 6 lines, kind of like a 30-second commercial in writing, loaded with the requisite skills and keywords for the type of position that they're applying for.
Yeah, when you say summary statement, what should it say exactly what your goal is? Should it say who you are? What do you mean?
More of a commercial about what you're going to bring to the organization. Once again, geared specifically for the type of job that you're pursuing. Some job seekers may have a couple of different resumes, maybe one focused for sales, sales training, and maybe sales management. So the summary would differ amongst all 3 of those resumes.
So it's basically selling yourself to the company in 5 lines.
Absolutely. Your resume is a high impact marketing document. It's your brochure. Really needs to garner interest and catch them within the first few seconds.
Okay, let's talk about social media because that's obviously a huge thing right now. Everyone's on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. So do you recommend putting that on the resume anywhere?
I think some people right now are a little bit overwhelmed with social media because of all the different channels and outlets.
Yes.
But there are a couple of must-haves to really give your resume a Web 2.0 and 2012 feel. Number 1 is LinkedIn. Any professional, any job seeker needs to be on LinkedIn, so putting your LinkedIn URL address on the resume is a good idea. Another thing is YouTube. Actually setting up an account and uploading a 30-second introduction about yourself and putting that link at the top of your resume will give you differentiation. Yeah, it's one thing to see somebody on paper, but to see them live for 30 seconds kind of introducing themselves, that will give a job seeker differentiation also.
And talk about standing out. That's a great idea.
It definitely will.
I like that one. And Twitter. You should put your Twitter handle on there.
30 to 40% of all Twitter traffic is for professionals by professionals. So once again, if you want to bring yourself up to date for 2012, Twitter's a good idea. Okay,
now look, we know the basic rule. Always make sure you proofread. It's about quality, not quantity. But 2 pages, is that okay now? Because that used to be no way. Don't make it 2 pages. They're never going to look at the second page. Is that all right now?
That's a great question, Melody. It depends where you are in your career. Number 1, if you're right out of school or you've been maybe in the workforce for a couple of years, you can probably get by with the 1-page resume. However, if you've been in the workforce for a number of years, a 1-page resume may actually sell you short. 2-page resume is okay, provided it's 2 full pages. Can't be a page and a third or a quarter. It needs to look neat.
Okay, some great information for us this morning. Never would have thought of some of that stuff. Donald, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to have you in. And if you want more information on our website about the points that Donald just brought up and how to make your perfect resume, just go to kdvr.com and you will find a link to all of that information.